What's this? A patch? A band-aid? Sure. Oh, I've seen those videos before. Alright, hold on to your hats because we are here today checking out quite literally a banger in Leisure Suit Larry. Wet dreams don't dry. As you guys are all familiar, I have a fair penchant towards point-and-click adventure games. And because of that, a lot of people tend to suggest games my way all the times. One of the games I see very often suggested to me is the Leisure Suit Larry games. And the reason why, it's because apparently, I'm not sure what you guys mean by this, but apparently I have a fairly crude sense of humor and nature about me, which I don't really know what you mean by that. I assume it's probably a good thing, though. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. So, I could have gone back and we could have probably done a video on the very first game. Or we could do Wet Dreams Don't Dry, which is more of a reboot. Now, I could have gone with the first one. The problem is it's a game from 1987 or something, so it's very dated looking. So I figured this right here would be a very good compromise because it's a reboot. Essentially, to play this game, you don't have to have played all 7 other games. It takes place like in the middle of an alternate timeline to the first game. There's also a sequel to this coming out next month. Therefore, I'm going to put this video out, see if I enjoyed, and more importantly, see if you guys want to watch more. If you do, you let me know. Maybe we do more, maybe do the entire thing, and it would set us up quite well to check out the sequel sometime next month.
Finally, the time has come again. He has awakened. Everyone thought he was gone, forgotten, and many said this was a good thing. But the chosen one from the prophecy lives. He will come. The alpacas will bow before him. And nothing will ever be the same.
Okay, maybe I'm putting a bit too much stock in what I saw there, but is it just me or did that, cacti look a little bit phallic?
Hello? Hey, babe. Why'd you turn off the light? Where are you? Oh, yeah. That feels like you're... Ouch. Oh, but then again, maybe not. And how come we're not in bed anymore? Where is the bed anyway? Babe! She must have split. Typical. Where did I end up this time? Man, the quest for love leads you to the strangest places. And most of them are pitch black, damp, and gloomy.
He's not wrong.
First things first. Time to put some light on the subject.
Okay, so let's see here. We have interact, inspect, inventory. As a matter of fact, these controllers are exactly the ones that I've used for Deponia, so that's perfect for me. Thank you. So, I did my fair share of research for this game before I decided to, buy it and make a video for it. And apparently, one of the cool things is apparently the voice actor here that you're listening is actually the original voice actor for the older games as well. So, he has been brought back for this role, which is always a good thing, especially if you're a big fan of the originals. You don't want to see your originals' voices get changed. It's like with me with Batman. When I hear somebody other than like Kevin Conroy doing a Batman, I'm always like, wait a minute, that's not my Batman. So that's a cool thing they brought him back on board for this. We'll talk more about what little I know about Leisure Suit Larry as we progress here. For now, let's see, we have a button. Is that going to turn the lights on?
What is this place?
Not quite, though. But it did illuminate the roll-up chalkboard. What? What do you mean roll-up chalkboard?
Seems to be some kind of high-tech laboratory. Was I abducted? And most important, by whom? Well, that did something.
Alright. Apparently the green light's on, so we could... Oh, it's an elevator. I thought it was a stripper pole. I guess we're in the same boat here, Larry.
Did they experiment on me? And most important, who is they? I feel like I've been sleeping for ages. Ah, daylight. That must have been one hell of a night. Oh, everything's blurry. But it's a brand new day. And today the sun is shining for one man. And one man only. Larry Laffer.
AKA apparently John Travolta.
Did I sleep all day?
What is going on up there? Oh my
Not a
god.
problem. That means it's another hot night for Larry Laffer. Hey, what the hell was that? Looks like the elevator's dead. Looks like it's out of juice, as opposed to yours truly. This looks a little different than I remember.
Okay, sorry, I was getting distracted with that scene apparently upstairs. As I understand from this game, essentially we have been transported to the future. He doesn't know that just yet, apparently. That's why everything's so weird for him. But what little I know about Larry Laffer as well, he's apparently a lovable loser that's always trying to get laid. And apparently it always fails on him, probably. But more importantly, he's kind of like a Michael Scott from The Office. You know how Michael Scott, he's just this very crude dude that's very dumb? But you kind of root for him. You're kind of going like, man, it's kind of funny that bad things happen to Michael Scott, but I kind of want to see him succeed. That's kind of the same thing with Larry Laffer, apparently, is what I've read. So keep that in mind as we progress here going forward. That's kind of all I really know about the Leisure Suit Larry games. Just a lot of information about this guy here. Working shoe. Sure.
That shoe has seen better days, but the shoelaces are still okay.
Of course, the first thing you do when you exit an out sewer is, pillage shoelaces from an old shoe. A lush bush. Oh, I know what you're going with this game. I understand the double entendres here.
The second prettiest bush I've ever seen.
And then this mega hot guy comes up to me and I was like,
Hey, you don't have to talk about me in the third person, baby.
and then I took a closer look at him and think, hello, those clothes are so not.
Hey!
Wait a minute. Ugh, some guy keeps talking to me. I'll call you back later.
What's a woman like you doing in a place like Lefty's?
Well, the reviews sure didn't get me here. The joint only has 23 fans on Instacrap and a half star on Gulp. OMG, mega downer. But it's supposed to be the city's hot insider tip after next. At least it's also totally retro and vintage and stuff. Look at this filth. It really looks real. The Salon de Lézard is nothing compared to this. I'm Becky Butter, but I'm sure you already knew that. You look like one of my typical followers.
Let's go with this one.
I wasn't following you. Honestly. I'm Larry. Larry Laffer?
Hey, my community is fading. My channel could really use some likes or I'm gonna lose traction.
Channel, but the TV is off. Traction, are you in pain? Community, do you live in a commune? A couple of those words just don't click with me. It's really crazy how, modern, I guess, language has, evolved so much from the 80s to now when you think about it. All the terms you see nowadays would be really crazy to, somebody from the 80s, straight up lifted from there.
Traction? Are you in pain?
It's giving birth,
Oh,
apparently.
don't you use Instacrap? I mean, you are more the farce book conspiracy theory generation, aren't you? And what's your score on Timber? I mean, you're about maybe 50 years too old, but I heard that there are a few seniors using it. But they're more the whole far shit or elite farter kind of thing. All I ever find there are these totally superficial braggarts. Great profile photo, but absolutely no character. I get around a lot and it shows. Next year I'm going to the Scorching Dude Festival because everyone's so open there. And they're supposed to be serving a brand new craft beer here. Home brewed, totally analog, by hand and all. Great for a selfie.
Hey, I I can get you one of those giraffe beers.
Craft beer.
Or one of those.
And if they have any, like, really spicy versions, then that's what I want. You know, like pumpkin spice or lemon cobra or something.
Oh, and sure.
I love his look when she's talking about this weird stuff. He's just kind of like, what? What language is this right now? We can't collect them. Very good. What about this moose? Can we take the moose head?
No, I'm not taking that.
Oh, you know, you had to try. Man with the glass eye. What do we have here? Rainbow gum. Can take rainbow gum.
Scratching chewing gum off the bar. The second most wonderful thing in the world.
Ugh. It reminds me of like being back in school in the desk, you know, when you like, you know, I had like the growth spurt happening, so then my knees would hit the bottom of the desk, and like sometimes you weren't aware of it, and when you try to get out of your desk, you feel a little sticky feeling. You're like, what the hell is happening here? And your jeans get all jacked up with somebody's chewed up gum. Fun times at school.
Look up tight.
Oh, I just want to get into the back room, babe. All right, let's see. Let's talk to our boy Lefty. Do we know him?
What'll it be? What? Larry?
I guess
Is
we
it
do.
really you?
Who else? Yep, still the one and only. Good to be back.
Who else?
It is you. I haven't seen you in ages. And you haven't aged a day. You know, somehow, you look even better than before. Not as chubby. We wondered where you'd gotten to. Some said you'd retired to an exotic island somewhere. Others thought you had entered a monastery. And some said you were dead.
Yeah, his original motto was kind of like very stout looking and a little bit on the rotund side, I would say. So like now he's a bit more elongated.
The only exotic thing I ever had was a disease.
Looks like you still suffer from your incurable lack of good taste. But seriously, Larry, what happened to you?
Well, I was on a date with, what was her name? At any rate, we went to her place, or to mine, or, to a hotel. And then...
Now, I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens.
Now, I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens.
Oh, I don't even want to know what they did to your orifices.
Hey, Lefty, you leave the orifice out of this, okay? Nothing was being probed.
Just between you and me, I don't know if we had sex or not.
Just between you and me, between the two of us, you still look like a virgin.
It's kind of ironic now that I mentioned Michael Scott earlier. Then we had Steve Carell doing the 40-year-old version later down the line. Weird.
I have no idea what happened.
Don't worry, Larry. No one knows what's going on anymore. The world's gotten confusing.
Yeah, something's wrong here. Becky talked about Instacraft, timber, and a bunch of other things I've never heard of.
Wait a minute. Larry, you do realize you've been gone a long time, don't you?
What do you mean?
You completely dropped off the radar. Like for years.
Now, what are you saying? Oh, you mean it's already 1990? Or even 2000? Is the glowing box a remote control for a jetpack? Are we on Mars?
Well, see, it's... come closer.
Really?
Really?
Okay. I'm in the 21st century. Many of the people I knew are dead. Everything has changed. I don't know this world. But hey, who cares? I still have my good looks, my unparalleled charisma, and the biggest...
This is a family establishment.
smile in town. I'd like 2 beers, please.
One for Becky,
Fine. She's one of those damned hipsters flooding the city these days. Calls herself an influencer. Ha! I used to put a sign outside saying we serve beer. Nowadays, I have to make sure that one of them influencers posts a photo of it on Insta crap.
Insta... okay.
Here you go. 2 barbarian brews, brewed with a lot of love. Although the health department just doesn't seem to appreciate that.
Put it on my tab.
Good thing I still have yours from 1987. Larry, tell me, did you just put those 2 beers in your jacket?
Sure. That's what I always do. With everything. Isn't that allowed anymore?
Never mind.
No.
See you later.
You can't do that anymore. Not in the year 2020, okay? Completely unacceptable.
Hey, I got your barbarian brew.
That took you long enough. I had 12 new matches on Timber in that time.
Out of the coat pocket.
Cheers.
Wait, I have to take some pictures first.
Just drink the goddamn beer.
Right. So, cheers?
Wait, I still have to film the video story.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe things were better before social media after all.
And that even though it smells strange. When drinking, make sure that your lip gloss is freshly applied.
2 hours later.
Cheers?
Cheers!
Oh, God. All that just to drink a goddamn beer.
Not bad at all.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Wait, I want to film you getting sick. Hashtag fail.
You girls in the future seem to have stomachs made of steel. Or you're all robots, sexy robots, and my prayers have been answered. Oh, I'm just going to the bathroom, baby. Don't go anywhere. Oh boy, this is gonna be close.
Don't you hashtag fail the boy. Oh no, you made it an instant crap after all. Oh, it's a bad look.
What is that? Am I hallucinating?
No, that didn't come from you. It came from up above.
No, there's something in that crud.
Okay. It's probably obvious who we would interact with, but there's stuff to grab first more than likely. TP? We could always use a TP. Good. Is this a patch? A band-aid? Sure. Oh, I've seen those videos before. What do we got over here? Change. Okay. Dollar bill and a quarter as well. Toys. Is that a... Can I say that on YouTube?
Do it!
Is this a mini?
Nope.
This is a set of...
Nope.
I'm just not going to touch that.
But it's pulsating like it wants our attention. Okay, fine. Whatever uses stick.
That would just drag it through the slime.
Come on, dog. Combine it, maybe? TP? There we go.
I did that without an engineering degree.
It's my adventure game prowess shining right now. Improvised toilet brush. Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Very carefully now. There's one of those glowing boxes in there.
Motion alert! Motion alert!
Yikes!
Face, not recognized. Fingerprint, not recognized. Smell, not recognized. Identification required.
So, how are you doing, sweet thing?
Voice, not recognized. Room, not recognized. Location, not recognized. Explain! Explain!
Are you a sex robot? Where do you want me to rub?
Launching security protocol. Return me to headquarters immediately. Violation will be prosecuted.
Oh, you gonna get canceled already? We just started the game, you're getting canceled already?
Name and employee number.
Larry Laffer. Number,
Yes!
69?
Assistance confirmed. Return to headquarters immediately.
Huh? Headquarters?
Prune Incorporated.
Prune? Just what's that supposed to be?
Prune Incorporated is a hardware and software company known for its revolutionary Python, that's me, and a wide range of apps such as Timber, the most modern and open dating software ever. The Prune headquarters are located in New Lost Wages.
And you want to go back?
Geolocation not possible. Please specify current location.
It's the toilet for you.
Security alert. Initiating self-destruct. 5, 4, 3.
Easy, jeez. You're touchy. That was a joke.
Self-destruct suspended. Please indicate current location.
No.
2.
Lefties!
Self-destruct suspended. Lefties located. An UNTA has been ordered.
Unter what?
Your UNTA vehicle will arrive outside in 24 seconds. Please get in the vehicle.
Okay. Now, I'm curious.
Unter. Oh, Uber? Of course. Of course. Alright. Alright, boys, I have a Unter coming to pick me up. Oh, there it is. Alright.
Glowing box!
Yes?
Why are taxis now called Unter? Huh? And why doesn't it have a taxi sign?
Searching. Taxi. Information found. Taxis are an ancient means of transportation replaced by ultramodern UNTA vehicles. UNTA is a subsidiary company of Prune Incorporated.
So apparently this Prune owns everything now that's modern.
Don't I have to tell the driver where to go?
He already knows.
How?
I told him.
You didn't even talk to him.
I sent it to his smartphone.
Smart what?
His glowing box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what?
It's magic, right?
No.
We're literally playing as a boomer.
Can you tell me more about what happened over the last few decades?
I don't have to tell you. I can show you. Shall I do that?
Please.
Launching video retrospective.
Good old Ronald. I wonder whatever happened to him. Oh. Oh my. What building is this?
The headquarters of Prune Incorporated.
I was able to figure that much out. You do realize this thing looks more like a pin.
BJ designed the building himself, and he takes criticism very personally. Please avoid that.
BJ.
BJ, Bill Jobs, the CEO of Prune. My inventor, my lord and master, the center of my universe, the brightest star in the technological sky, the most intelligent man in the...
You're a fan. I get it.
Take me to him, quick. And no one else is allowed to see me. I'm a top secret prototype.
Relax. You're in a pile of crud at Lefty's. That's not exactly top secret.
I don't even know how I got there.
Baby, believe me, I know exactly how you feel. Where do you want me to take you?
Up to the skyloft. That's where BJ's office is.
It really does. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, God, it squirted. I think that's the perfect place for us to wrap up for this one. This has been Leisure Suit Larry. We end up with a penis-like structure that apparently squirted a bit there at the end. The CEO is called BJ. We have a long dong. Leisure Suit Larry, wet dreams don't dry. In a nutshell. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see some more, you know what to do. Otherwise, I wanted to just get this out because, as I've mentioned, it's been suggested to me a lot of times, and I wasn't sure to do with the very first one or do this one. I went with this one mostly just for the aesthetic look, a bit probably more appealing to the eyes than the older dated games, but hey, if you guys want to see some more, you know what to do. Otherwise, hopefully you enjoyed it at the very least. And yes, the Apple sign looks like a vagina.